Y'all better be active and act like y'all gonna feel this beat. What's wrong with y'all? Because that's not how we came on to. Nah, on my end, y'all are all right. Y'all are all right. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for everyone for tuning in.
I seem to be laggy.
You're all right. No, don't worry about it. You're good. Thank you everyone for tuning in. What's poppin'? Y'all know the deal. Ladies' night of live streaming. What's going on? We gonna get it. Do a quick countdown. Let people get situated. Let the thing do the thing. And while we're waiting,
the thing.
Do the thing, because that's what we do. Here. And leave me some comments. Y'all know. Leave me some comments. I am restreaming to both YouTube and Let's Get Live. So leave me some comments. Let me know where y'all coming from, who's showing love, and all of that good stuff. We're gonna have a good show tonight, y'all. It's not on YouTube?
That's it.
Nope.
I still liked it though.
Yeah, I know.
Cause I'm a slut for thumbs up.
You're
but
a
if it's
slut
not on
for
YouTube,
thumbs up.
if it's not on YouTube, we might have to switch the stream. I'm not even gonna. We'll stay on Facebook for now. That's all right.
We had a separate feed on YouTube. 56 seconds.
Oh, all my friends from California were tuning into this.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Let me see. Because my restream settings. Let me see. My restream settings. I had it for both. Nah, we're on. Oh no, we're on. I'm looking at it. We are on the YouTube on my page.
We're on YouTube. I'm watching us.
All right, cool. All right, I was a little worried. I was like, wait, what's cracking, Michelita? ¿Cómo estás?
Yoga? Yes, I love that name.
What's cracking?
That's yeah. I love your name.
Oh,
that's me.
Miss D sent the other link.
I love your username.
All right, let me see. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey.
What's going on?
Hey,
we got Kali, Chocolate Twist Yoga. Hey, what's going on? Kali, how you doing? What's going on? Let me get all of this situated.
I'm Irie. Today is Bob Marley's birthday. I'm feeling fine.
All right
yes,
now.
That's right.
I knew I was born a day too early.
All right. What's up, ladies? How we doing
today?
Yeah, I think because, guys, I took a little bit longer. I think because the link was there on my YouTube. It was weird because it was there, and then I don't know what happened. When I went to hit go live, it was no longer there. So it just came up as an extra as an actual link. So I'm sorry about that. Thank you everyone who's coming through. Diana's helping out. I appreciate you, Diana. What is going on? So let's see what's up. Let's see who do we have in the comments. We got Michelle from our crazy live stream yesterday. Que lo que? What's going on? Michelle. Of course, we have Brother Lem Drops. Whoop, whoop. What's poppin', Shaolin? How you doing? We got, I don't know. This could be so many different people at this point because now everybody knows the yurt. So that's either Fulgens or RK3 or Keith. So to one of you guys, what's good? Kombucha is on. What's up? Facebook user. I am on the YouTubes on my YouTube's channel, India Delgado. I am the only India Delgado on YouTube, so it might be easier for you to come through there. So we get to see your faces and everybody gets to interact in all one location. Sammy Superstar, he said the same thing weird with the countdown. What was wrong with the countdown? Sammy, story of my life. Rob Values, always showing love. Rob, I appreciate you so much. You are always here religiously every single Saturday. So I appreciate that so much. And
even
Sammy,
though he's scared of me.
Is he really? Why is he scared of you?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I don't know. We're going to delve into this later. Stay tuned.
Okay. All right. Okay. Rob, stay here because I want to know.
He's scared of you? Has he seen you in those post-hour lives?
He's seen me nowhere, so I don't know where he's getting this, but we'll find out.
Kathy,
we'll find out.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You like that? Come on with the Just Pray. Hold on. This I had to rep Sylvia Nixon.
Just pray.
Just pray.
Yes.
Right.
Big
now.
up to Sylvia Nixon.
Shout out to Sylvia Nixon. Yes. So you already know. And I told her I had some jokes going on, but I had to do my hair. I had to look good for Jesus today. I have to repent my sins after yesterday.
Did it work?
I don't know. Sylvia and I are still talking. We're still working things through, Sylvia and I. So I'm grateful to have her personal number.
We're all a work in progress. Listen, India, I had to repent to the Beloved twins.
Did you really?
They sent me a whole back. I was like, all right, I repent today. Yes, indeed.
No.
Oh, the Beloved twins will get you straight for real. Well, maybe not India, but they'll get the
Wait, that was good. That was good. I like that. All right, we starting early with the jokes today. Okay, I see you. Yes. I see how we're rolling today. Okay. So let's see. So that
and
was
you
Doc.
Were worried.
I know, clearly, right? Exactly. Doc showing love, my big brother. Doc, we got Elaine coming in.
Doc in the house.
Doc
hey,
in
Doc
the house.
Rock.
Elaine Dempsey,
hey,
love me
Doc.
some Elaine. Chantel in the
Chantel.
house. Nidra Ali, love you, girl. Nidra Ali. Hey, bestie is in the house. Angie and Helica Jimenez. Yeah. Let's see. Who else do we have?
In trouble today.
Angie is not going to get me in trouble today. Absolutely not. She's not. We're not doing that because Angie can tell secrets. So we're just going to leave that there.
Let's bring Angie on.
We will not bring Angie on. Absolutely not.
Never again. Never again.
No, I don't know about never again. She is going to come on. However, I think I'm going to have to prep her like an actual guest. That was my mistake. The do's and don'ts of when you come on India's shows. Anyway, so what's going on, ladies? Let me do a quick introduction to all of you guys. So can I get this right? I got Keely on my... It's my... Keely's right here. Hey, Keely Dunn. How are you?
Yes.
You better lean in there. You better lean into that.
Apparently, look, I started a thing yesterday.
I'm a quick learner. So when I see a master at work, I think, self,
yes,
I need to do this.
Yes, you have to. And that dimple. I love the way that dimple pops.
Oh, I got a dimple? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Espérate, right? Exactly. Fulgence. Exactly. We got people showing love. We got some more people. So I guess this is all of you guys.
Hey, LBC.
Yeah, man. All of you guys also shared it. So I appreciate my panel for sharing it because it looks like we got some friends of friends. We got a Kilo Stone, Goddess Garden Yoga. Hey, what's cracking? What's up? Yeah. All right. So let's keep on with the introductions. So directly below me, kind of right, we got Fit BK in the house. Can we get it, y'all? We have the two fitness instructors from Fit BK. We have Cassie in the house. Cassie, let them know which one of you guys. There you go. That's Cassie. And Christina, the other fitness instructor. Christina, give him away. What's cracking? Yeah. And then on the bottom two. Yes, on the bottom to whatever corner that is for you guys, we got Chocolate Twist Yoga in the house. Kali. It's fire tonight, y'all. It is fire tonight. We gon' get it. I am so excited. And yes, everybody's already showing love to the birthday queen yesterday. So, you know, you're going to get that. Keely, we already gave it to you, pero he says, Doc says, entonces, dímelo, que lo que. Right, exactly, entonces, dímelo, que lo que. Anyway, I'm going to behave tonight. I will behave, I promise. I will promise. Andrew, we're going to do business.
Oh, come on.
No.
Hey, Preston, so.
Y'all trying to get me. Yes. That's right. Glitch coming through. He's singing, oh, yes, it's ladies' night.
Yes, right.
We gon' get it. We gon' get it. We gon' get it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's do some quick introductions, right? Let's get this together. Keely, we are going to start with you. Keely Dunn. Let me get to the scene. Let me do some stuff. Let me just swap this out real quick. We're going to bring Keely in on the camera. And there we go. The lean. Look at the lean. Why? Yo.
Gangsta lean. What is
stop.
The gangster lean.
I can't stop.
You can't stop. Keely, you know what, Keely? I'm not gonna front. It looks good on you, mama. It looks good on you, mama. And like, and like Cassie said, that dimple is a little. And I told you, I said, I see you because she got her hair did. She feeling herself for her birthday. She got her hair done. She got her eyelashes. The little dimple. I see you, boo. You looking good today. All right, I like it. That is right. Game recognized game. Okay. Go ahead, Queen. I see you. This is why Keely is my new best friend. Love me some Keely. But so let's get into it, Keely. Tell them a little bit about you. Who is Keely Dunn? What does Keely Dunn do? And what you're going to talk about tonight.
Okay, well, Keely Dunn, as I speak about myself awkwardly in the third person, I am a retired international field hockey umpire. So for Brian and other people in other parts of the world, that's hockey, but field hockey for us North Americans. And what I do now is I run an umpire education membership platform, basically. So everything I do in live streaming is to support that reach out and that service that I'm providing to my community. So an umpire is a referee of our game, and we are one of those groups that just don't get paid a lot of attention. We don't get a lot of focus. We get a lot of criticism, and I'm here to support. I'm here to build community and to educate, and it's been going really well. And I've been live streaming now for about 8 months, and I didn't even know that an ECAM community or an LGL community existed until maybe a month ago, and now I am hooked because this whole family is just so beautiful. So I'm having a great time, and I'm learning so much from, drunk excursions. Like, no, I'm
Wait
not
a minute.
Wait a minute. Drunk.
Wait, what? No, water today. Water today. Awesome. So thank you so much, Keely. Let's bring in the girls from Fit BK. Cassie and Christina, what's poppin'?
Hey, what's poppin'?
And wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Before we go back to y'all, we gonna do this right. Hold on. We got to do the yurt. And I know my girls from New York, from Brooklyn, I don't got to worry about. Oh, Keely took her glasses off. Hold on.
Wait, how do I do it? I do this, right?
Let me see.
Right? What? Do I do this?
Well, because I gotta take like the residue of my glasses off. Then I fix my eyebrows, and then it's like.
I feel you.
So, all right. So y'all ready? We gonna do your. And Kylie knows because Kylie's watched plenty of my yours, so she knows.
I've watched plenty of yours.
All right. And like I said, Christina, you good? I know Cassie's watched, but Christina, you know what a your is, right? Because you're from New York, right? All right. And there you go. All right, we're ready. 3, 2, 1. Your.
What's cracking?
What's cracking, y'all?
What is cracking?
What's cracking? That's right. New York is in the house all day, day. All right, so let's get back to the ladies.
Well, so is LA now. Hold up. LA is in the house in full effect. Let's be clear.
Espérate. Oh, so we repping too. Oh, my bad.
We got it.
Hold on. She said.
Hold the press.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get yelled at tonight. Hold on.
That sounds traumatizing.
All right. So let's go back to the ladies. And from Fit BK, Cassie and Christina. What's poppin', y'all?
What is poppin'? Hey.
What y'all got for me?
I am Cassie.
Yes.
I am Cassie with Fit BK. Thank you so much for having us here on your show. We are so excited to join you wonderful ladies here tonight, just to talk about our Fit BK program. And I am the program director with Fit BK and the group fitness instructor. I teach the dance cardio classes, organize our instructors, organize our program to make sure that we have good fitness classes and great content out there, and just to have fun doing it while you're losing weight and educating our community on health and nutrition. That's us. That's me. It's your turn.
Go ahead, Christina.
Yes, and I'm Christina. They call me Coach Chris, and I am the program coordinator. I facilitate the 90-day challenge. So they also call me warden in the challenge.
No.
So I oversee.
That's scary. Hold on.
All the aspects.
I'm just giving you warning.
I mean,
India,
I'm
I told you.
I'm keeping it real.
The
that I have that
warden.
kind of nickname. Yes. I coordinate the 90-day challenge. I'm also a fitness instructor and personal trainer, and I've been a part of the community for more than 4 or 5 years now, and it's probably one of the most rewarding programs that I've ever been a part of. So I thank Fulgens and Cassie for allowing me to be a part of the program.
She's a great addition. We need a balance.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So now let's switch over to our girl, Chocolate Twist Yoga, K to the A, Kali. Let's get it. Boom.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I'm so excited to be here. I really am. Thank you, India, so much for having me. So I'm Kali. I have Chocolate Twist Yoga. We have a membership platform where I teach yoga teacher trainings, whole community. I spent a lot of time teaching yoga in studios pre-Rona. And so, and I really miss like having community and like playing music and like just kind of vibing with people. So I've been also loving being able to do this work online, because now I'm able to reach even a larger audience and connect with people differently. So yeah, that's all for now.
That's what's up. Oh, that's the wrong one. Come on, get it together, India. Damn it, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, push
Anyway.
the right key. Thank
I
you.
know. I'm sorry. Hold on. This is for me. I'm about to be put in trouble today. So I am so excited, and the love you guys are getting in this in the comments, man, we gonna get popping today.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah, everybody's showing love. Like I said, for you guys, the guests, thank you so much, because I can see that you guys all shared it with your own individual family. So I appreciate you showing love and just bringing everything through, just bringing in some of the comments and stuff like that. We got East Coast, West Coast. We got all of that. It's going to be popping tonight. Man. All right. So to get really into it, so we're going to talk about health, fitness, women and our health and fitness and all of that good stuff. FitBK is on because FitBK is doing a 90-day fitness challenge starting February 28th. That I somehow was voluntold into doing things. And now with Cassie and Christina introducing themselves accordingly, I might have to slowly back out.
No, too late.
Anything worth doing is a little scary. I mean, anything worth doing. Come on.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I'm having mixed feelings.
You're scared.
I'm having mixed feelings.
But you're going to learn more, and all those mixed feelings are going to just be washed away, I promise.
Dike, allegedly.
Blah, 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 blah.
Dike, okay. Dike.
India,
So,
India,
yes.
if you can do this and come out on live all the time and do your thing, challenging yourself in this way is going to be nothing for you. You can do anything because
Right. So-
you've done this. Come
Well,
on, girl.
no, and I got something for you guys, actually, and Fulgens knows. So Cassie and Christina, did you guys see the pictures, or you didn't see the pictures?
Pictures?
No, I haven't seen them.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
I'm excited. Throw them up there.
Hold on. So
Who
this
got-
was
What's happening?
in all seriousness. And so, okay, so before I get into it, I'll show you guys a little bit about why I did, we started talking about it, a little bit of my journey in terms of health and fitness. My parents had me when they were very young. And I think for us, and I know Fulgens talks about this, and this is right, some of the purpose of FitBK with doing health and fitness for women of minorities, the Caribbean women, right? Because that's not something for us, definitely, that's not ingrained trained. And so for me, like from a Puerto Rican family, like we love the arroz con pollo, the rice and beans, you know, all that sugary stuff, the café con leche, right? My dad, yeah, all of that good stuff. Oh my God, I just made myself hungry. Anyway, let me just take a step back. I'm sorry, right? Exactly, with the condensed milk. Yes, exactly. All right, we're talking about fitness, not, hold on, but I still have how many days? Okay, anyway. So my dad had diabetes at a very young age, and then at the age of 46, he had a heart attack, and he had a quadruple bypass. And he was like in waves because again, at the age of 46, right? He didn't have any good health habits. So it's hard to stick on that when you get so much older and to kind of change completely.
Yeah, it feels overwhelming. Yep.
It is. And so he had a quadruple bypass. He had to have stints done year over year. He just had continuous health. And of course, naturally, that was very scary for us. And then, unfortunately, he did pass away earlier this year in May. His health just continued to get progressively worse. It's okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, it's just one day at a time. What are you going to do? But he had kidney failure. He ended up losing his eyesight. Like, his health just degenerated. Unfortunately, his body gave up. That's what I tell people. But a big part of it is because, you know, he didn't take care of himself. He didn't do what he had to do, and it was just too late, right? So then what happened was my sister graduated from college. Just give me the dates, so we're going to go into this. My sister graduated from college back in 2015, and she, the first one in our family to graduate, and we took pictures, yes, right? Thank you. I know. Yeah, cop from us, from SUNY. SUNY, which one of those SUNYs in New York? One of the good ones. I forget. But anyway, I digress. So we're all celebrating. We took pictures, right? And so let me bring up the scene now to show you guys. I know I prepped this. And y'all can talk while while we're doing this. I thought I did the scene. You guys saw me do the scene with the camera.
Yeah, well, while you
we did
for that.
Right, yeah. I know I did, guys. Come on, I did do it. Apparently, I didn't label it. Whatever, y'all. Here we are. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
There it is. But I do raise a good point about people, about self-care and how important that is for your like enduring health. There's a lot of people, and I'm sure Cassie and Christina can attest to this, that, come to my class and, they're looking for some type of a change. And I don't think they always understand the commitment that is required to do that. So I was talking to someone yesterday, in fact, my sister, and she was saying about, we're just talking about health as we often do. And I was telling her that, like, I can almost tell within the first few minutes of working with someone if they're going to stick with it, because though everyone has the infinite potential to change, very often people don't. And I think that we're not completely in full understanding of how much power we have to have control of our lives, and people think, oh, but you were just born like that. You were just healthy. I'm like, no, I work to be healthy. Like I spend the time, it's in my schedule, and with that said, I think that everyone can do it. It's just a matter of making those decisions and sticking with them, like anything. Right.
So that was me.
And it's India.
Who is that person?
I did see that photo. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are both beautiful, by the way.
You are. Yeah. You guys look just alike. Yep.
You are. Oh, ay, qué linda, qué cuties. Ay, qué cuties. But look at that cara de papa face, that potato face. Anyway, so this was me.
It's still so sweet, though.
It is. That was me in 2015, and I was almost 250 pounds. And that was in May, and I remember like actually taking maybe a few weeks after that, like I'm going through my phone, and I was like, what is this? How did this happen? When did this happen? Why didn't anyone tell me this happened? Like, I don't know. I went through because I was always fit. Like I used to, again, living in Brooklyn, I played handball all the time. I used to rollerblade. I used to ride my bike. So I've always, when I was younger, loved sports, your typical gay Puerto Rican girl. But anyway, like I always was more fit. And then I think, right, exactly, Keely, like, come on, hello. And I think the biggest thing for me, what happened was I became a branch manager, right? So I got a job where I was a desk job, sitting down all the time, right? So where I worked in retail and I was hustling, running back and forth and all of that good stuff. And then I went to having this pretty cush desk job, and this happened. And so my dad, you know, I knew about my dad's health issues. So I took a step back and I was like, okay, I have to change, because if I don't change, you know, it's going to get bad real quick, real soon. So, and I have some, I keep track. So let me see, what can I do here? So, cause I have some half-naked pictures
but you know, India,
of myself.
it's the whole thing of like
no, you know, when you take a picture of yourself in your bra and your underwear is to match, and it's not like dirty pictures, but it's pictures, tracking pictures, and I don't want y'all to see that, so I need to back up before I scroll through. Hold on. Gosh, I'm glad I can make you laugh.
They're like, show us your first 5 photos.
No, we're not doing that tonight. That's not this type of live stream, ladies. That's not this type of live stream. So what were you guys going to say?
Bra and underwear match. Is that
Look at how big I was.
But you know, it's so much. It's funny because it's so much easier to put on the weight than it is to get it off and maintain it, and it sneaks up on us fast. Just like during COVID, I put on 25 pounds.
Wait a minute, my mom is watching, and look at her name.
Oh, listen, I saw when your mother was dancing.
She's watching from upstairs.
No, Mom, thank you for supporting.
Mom, do not come downstairs. That's all I'm gonna say. So thank you.
Listen, your mother has some dance moves. I love it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you guys weren't supposed to tell her that I sent y'all that video of her dancing.
Sorry, Mom.
All right. So hold on. Let me change my pictures again.
But
and then I'll show you guys.
How long ago was that?
This was in 2015. 2015. And then, so I progressively started to lose weight. So as I started to lose weight, it went from that to this. Hold on, I'm just looking through my pictures. It went from that to this. So I started, you can still see I was a little like heavier, right? But I started
come on, girl.
Come on. You come on with that outfit, India. What? Can we get a horn
I know.
or something?
Y'all want the horn?
That's too hot. That's too hot.
All right, don't make me blush. All right, that's not what this is about.
Eyes.
That's not what, and my mom is watching. I have to behave tonight, guys. Nobody told her to jump on. I don't know what happened.
She knows, though. I think she knows that you jump off the ledge from time to time.
No. Hold on. So let me see. So as I started to lose weight, let me see. And no, because we're not going to scroll through these pictures. Hold on one second, y'all. And I'll just show you.
But Cassie, that sneak is real, hey? The sneak, like you don't even know what's happening. And all of a sudden you do look at a photo and you go, whoa, who is that?
Right.
What happened?
You go put on a pair of jeans and you're like, wait a minute, hold on.
Right.
These jeans are not getting past my butt.
Yeah.
Legit.
You know,
legit.
So I had to really take a step back myself and just, grab a hold back onto myself again. And for me, it wasn't necessarily fully the nutrition, but it was not being able to exercise as much as I'm used to exercising and having that cardio as much as I'm used to having that cardio. Look at you, India.
I love that picture. I love that.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about me. Yeah, I don't know about me. Don't sleep on me, okay? Don't sleep on me.
Look at India.
Swag,
and so I went, yes, girl, you don't know. That's why me and Fulgens get along, because Fulgens swag. I was like, yes, I am here for all of his swag, okay? Yes, I'm here for all of it. And so you can see, right, like I started to naturally slim down. And then I think right before, and so here's some progression. Look at this. So this just shows, right, like from there. And then you can see like even like around my waist. And then that's the same. So and these two are the same pants and the same shirt. And you can see as I continue right? And then I'll just show you guys one more picture.
How did you do this?
And then this is this is my whole section.
Hey,
I thought I was feeling myself. See, I have all these pictures of me tracking.
Those are the best way to show you progress, because so many people get caught up in scale,
Right.
and then they get frustrated. But you being able to like look
Clearly,
back at
I'm in love
pictures
with
and
myself with all the selfies.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I tell so many
supposed
of
to
like
be.
my clients and people that are in the challenge, I'm like, you're not a narcissist. Take the pictures, okay? You need to do it because you're gonna have those days where you're
Right.
like, I'm not making any progress, and then you
Right.
look at the
Right.
photo
Yeah.
from
No,
2 months
legit.
ago,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going.
And I
Yeah.
like the fact that you took a photo in the same outfit. That makes
That's
that really
well, that's
shows,
important,
you know,
right? No, and I know, right? So, and this is
Yeah.
here. This is where like I was, I think, at my kind of like at my peak, and I started doing. So, how did I do it? I started doing CrossFit. I love CrossFit. I love to lift weights. So it's like, you know, I'm cracking up with y'all, but I know what pain is because I've gone through with CrossFit after those workouts, the WODs, where I've wanted to throw up.
Yep.
just
And then
throw up.
Yes.
legit like throw up like whose effing idea was this? I'm never coming back today.
And you get up in the morning, right?
And then I
like,
come
"Oh,
back the
torture,
next day
yes."
like I'm ready, let's get it. Ah! Like legit for those of you like the girls are all laughing because they know that's how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
But that would be
Yep.
me. Yeah, I'm ready. Ah! All right, that's my
I did
craziness for the
CrossFit
night. I don't think you guys are
5
going to see any more crazy for the night.
No.
don't believe you.
I hear you.
Yes,
I did
Rob?
CrossFit 5 days a week for 3 years. So it's addictive. And especially if you have a competitive spirit, you just get into it. And I had to get out of it because I'm too competitive.
Yeah.
You have all these people that
It
have
wasn't good
come
for
to
me.
get the same pain that you and you guys build that connection.
Yep.
Right.
You know, and that's one of the things that we also mirror in our FitBK program is, again, it's a community, like-minded people, particularly Black women and Black men, Latino, and we're all
Caribbean
cooking,
community, yeah.
you know, with the same kinds of foods and
seasonings.
trying to figure it out, like, you know, telling people you need to be looking at sodium content, and they're like, where do you find the sodium
That
content?
Sazone back.
Yeah, so it's like learning from scratch.
Right.
Sodium is white, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, sodium will sneak up on you. It's in everything. And if you do not pay attention to the sodium in your ingredients, you know, before you know it, you're taking in 1,000, milligrams of sodium per day. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Someone sent me a screenshot of like
that makes it difficult for you to lose weight when you have all the sodium.
you retain
Right.
water.
The sodium is like the sodium on one end and then the sugar on the other.
Right.
You know, like the two little evils. Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things that we really push in the challenge. And just what our members, period, is flip that package over, read those ingredients. It's best to read the ingredients and be mindful and know what you're putting in your body or have some type of idea rather than just, blindly just eating that food without knowing that, okay, I had 45 grams of sugar this morning, and now I have a snack, and that snack has another 45 grams of sugar and 180 grams or 280 grams of sodium, so that buildup is just important to just pay attention to what you're eating. So now you're taking control over what you're consuming and knowing what you're putting into your system.
Well, and even in the beginning, because that sounds like a lot of math for people, and they're like, what are, just telling people to have a diverse diet. And to understand that you should be eating the daily recommended is, 5 to 7, but we always say 9 to 12 between the vegetables and fruit, and just making it colorful because those small things at first don't feel so big. And then we get into the smaller tidbits about looking at the nutritional label and understanding what a serving size is, and weighing food and understanding that you can eat certain kinds of foods and eat a lot more of them because of the nutritional content. Right. So it's like learning a new skill like anything else. And as it was said before, it's just that constant push. And even though it's uncomfortable, it's so rewarding because, change is hard.
Yeah.
And that also falls a lot on our education system because, that's something we're not taught. We're not taught what happens to the food that you put into your mouth from the moment that you eat it to the moment that you remove it out of the system. Right. Those things are important. Where a person when I grew up, my mother used to say, when you drink water or your coffee and you're like, oh, it went down the wrong pipe. And I'm like, wait, I have two pipes. So, it's not the same pipe that you swallow with, it's the same pipe that you breathe with, and a lot of people do not know the difference between the two, so, just those simple things of educating yourself on, your own body, that's your responsibility. It's no one else's responsibility. So, we try to teach them to take control and responsibility over your nutrition and your lifestyle.
Yeah. I mean, the amazing stuff.
And I can go.
Go ahead, Kali. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I can really go down the rabbit hole with, nutrition and school because at least in California, they have this, they were taking time taking time from school to feed children breakfast. And so I would be like, well, what are you going to feed them for breakfast? And so they would just bring like all of this, sugary, fat saturated stuff. And I'm like, well, my children don't eat that. We're going to opt out of that. And do you know, in the state of California, you cannot opt out of it. If the child says that they want to eat the food, they have to serve it to them. I'm like, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come at 8:25 when breakfast is over. So the way they did this, because they were had agreements with General Mills, or they had an agreement with some company. I'm not sure if it's General Mills. I retract that. So they had an agreement. So they actually took time away from the school day in order to feed them this unhealthy food. Right. And so then what ends up happening, because the kids aren't there, they end up getting truancy because they are missing school.
Wow.
So it becomes a very vicious cycle, And so when you even try to teach children how to eat, teach your family how to eat, it's that the educational system is fighting you every step of the way.
That's crazy.
Well,
crazy.
And
it is crazy.
Food companies and pretty much the way that our food pyramid is made, the push for campaigns to put milk as the main source of like protein and being big and strong, promoting the meat industry. So there's just long histories of
BS
companies reinforcing what is said to be healthy. And a lot of people just sometimes aren't curious enough to understand why it's built like that. Right. And it is definitely amazing when I've become more curious about a plant-based diet and understanding how athletes, because the notion in my head as I become a fitness instructor and I learned more about nutrition, it's pounded into you. You need protein, you need to eat meat. And as I became friends with Cassie, who did not eat meat, I was always like, well, how do you get protein? What is, and it was just because I didn't know. I didn't understand the mechanism, the way that food worked. So again, it's like curiosity, being your own advocate and understanding that everything that is put in front of you isn't necessarily right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then there's also, when you think about like why the food pyramid is the way that it is, it's the way that it is because of financial interests of various corporations. I don't know if you all remember, several years ago, Oprah said something in one of her shows about the cattle industry, and they sued her for that, because we have been indoctrinated into believing that we need to have so much protein and from certain sources. So it's like there are moneyed interests out there that are establishing why the food pyramid is the way that it is. And it's not about nutrition. It has nothing to do with nutrition. One of the things that I started about a year ago, a little bit more than a year ago, I started doing intermittent fasting. And if you've never tried it, I so highly recommend it. Like intermittent fasting has like
no.
Really,
I tried it. I get crazy. I need to eat.
Have you really?
The gang I have. No. I did. No, for real. I tried it. Like I tried it. I can't. For me, I can't. So I started actually doing keto. Because the fasting for me, I couldn't. And I'm not a nice person. LGL can tell you I'm not a nice person if I don't eat. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me share a little bit more about the intermittent fasting.
That's school, Kali.
So for me, when you first get into intermittent fasting, like some people do like, 16-8 or 24 or whatever it is, so basically you have like an eating window and then you have a fasting window. So it's not like you're fasting for like days at a time. You're just fasting within certain hours. And so because of how our hormonal system works, or endocrine system works, there are certain hormones that are released that say, oh, well, you're hungry right now, so you should eat this. And then we also have been trained to understand, like, oh, in order to satisfy that, let me grab the Cheetos, let me grab the Snickers, let me grab this, that, or the other, because it gives us a quick amount of satisfaction, but it doesn't really nourish us. So we just keep eating and eating in our body's wisdom to try and nourish itself, right? And with the intermittent fasting, what it does is that after a certain amount of time, your mind is rewired to be satiated within a certain window so that you don't have to eat. And I know it can be difficult that first few, whatever amount of time it is, to say like, okay, I'm just going to fast no matter what for these 8 hours. And so what I would suggest for people who are starting intermittent fasting is that you say, okay, I'm just not going to eat when it becomes dark, and I'm going to skip breakfast, right? And so then whenever you decide I'm going to skip breakfast, if you decide to have lunch at 11 a.m., fine, do that. And then just keep working it in a little by little, because not only does it help you to lose weight, but it also changes the entire endocrine system and how those hormones affect you. And so for me, I'm 52 years old. And when I was talking to like friends of mine years ago, they were like, oh, when I went to menopause, I was having these hot flashes and I was doing that and da-da-da. I was like, that shit ain't gonna happen to me. They were like, yeah, just wait, it's gonna happen to you. I'm like, no, it's not. That's not gonna happen to me. That is not going to happen to me. You're gonna get fat around the middle. You're gonna gain this weight. I'm like, nope, no, I'm not. And so we are just so indoctrinated into eating and living very specific ways that are completely not healthy for us. If we just even from an anthropological perspective, go back and like, how do we used to eat and what were our lifestyles like? They are more consistent with healthy living. They're more consistent with longevity, right? And now the way we eat has nothing to do with that. So I implore you, and I would love to help you with intermittent fasting, India, but just take baby steps. Don't just jump right all into it.
Y'all trying to get me in these streets to do all of this extra stuff. I don't know what I signed up for. Hold on. Hold on.
No. Intermittent fasting is doing less. It's the whole point. I'm a minimalist and I love intermittent fasting because I don't have to buy anything. Like, I don't even have to buy groceries. It's awesome. And I just don't eat from 4 p.m. one day until 4 p.m. the next day. And I do a 24-hour fast. And honestly, I've been fighting weight since I was a teenager, and nothing has helped, except this is starting to work for me. And it does get easier, honestly, India. It really does. You just gotta give it a shot.
It's a retraining.
You can do it.
Yep.
You can do it.
You can do it.
You can.
We'll see.
One thing that because you have
like
those hormones like ghrelin that tell you, oh, you're supposed to eat, or no, you're satiated. So you just start, when you intermittent fast, your body has trained itself to be like, oh, okay, I'm not going to secrete these hormones right now, and so then because it's the hormonal secretion that makes you say that you're hungry. It's the hormonal secretion that makes you say that you're satiated, which is why when you eat food that are like low, nutritionally low density, that's why you just keep eating, because it hasn't triggered to your mind that you're satiated, right? And so when we know that we have like all of this inner workings that's taking place, then we can, like, with a level of clarity and wisdom, begin to like, okay, let me work with this. Let me see how I can work with this so that I can better eat in a way that's sustainable and healthy. It's going to, promote longevity. Now, that's not to say that I'm going to live forever and ever, because I could, go outside and have an accident or something can happen this very moment. But what I am saying is that when I'm here and while I'm here, I want to be healthy. I want to be vibrant. I want to be able to do whatever it is that I want to do. I want to use this body to its fullest capacity. And so for me, that's what's important for me, that I need to be able to do as much as I can. I love to hike. I love to travel. I want to do all these things. And so I'm going to need to have a body that's going to allow me to do that. And like I had like a lot of like female problems, all kind of different things. And, everyone was like, oh, but it's just going to be that way. And I was like, no. And that's the thing for me, too, is like, you give me a no, and you might as well put a battery in my back. You tell me no, and then I'm like, okay, we're going to figure out how this is going to get done. Right?
She said, we're going to put a battery in the back.
Right. put a battery in my back. Put a battery in my back. You know, so I had like uterine fibroids and all these things. And I was like, no, this can be treated naturally. You know, this can be treated naturally. And you know, and I did, you know, and I wholeheartedly believe in our body's capacity to heal itself. You know, we have all the tools. That's the beautiful thing about being the times that we're in, because we have all of this information about allopathic medicine. We have all of this information about naturopathic medicine, and we're able to choose the best of each of those so that we can have optimal health. I can go on, but I'm gonna stop right now.
Let's get it. No, this is good. I know.
Go on with you, Callie.
And it's so funny. No, it's funny because Fulgens is texting me in the background and I'm looking at it. So as soon as we started talking, so Christina was all shy. Christina was like, she was quiet. Bro, as soon as she saw the pictures and we started talking about it, she came out of nowhere and was like, and started talking. And it was like, all right, we are lit. The ladies done woke up, okay? They done woke up. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So no, this is perfect. This is perfect. Fit BK, were you guys gonna say something, or Keely? I'm gonna stay quiet because apparently I'm getting voluntold for a lot of different things that I didn't. This was not the evening to sign up for all of these things. Like I said, I'm gonna slowly
after the night of last night. No kidding. I think one of the things. Yeah, I think one of the things. Like, I mean, these ladies, I'm listening to them, and they're so inspirational and extremely knowledgeable. So this is all stuff that, if you check the most reputable scientific data and papers, this is what you're hearing. So I really love the science these ladies are dropping. I think one of the things for those of us, I've just come out of actually having both my knees replaced and starting to recover from that whole process. And I mean, I used to do CrossFit 5 days a week for 3 years. I was a competitive field hockey athlete for many, many, many years, trained really hard as an international umpire. And so I'm in this phase of my life where I've never been so inactive, and it's scary. And I think a lot of us get into that phase of our lives and we think, oh my God, I'm never going to get out of this.
Right.
I'm never going to be the person, that healthy, strong, vibrant person that I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever it is for you. And I guess what I'm trying to focus on now are just small actionable things out of all of what I can hear from, all I can learn from these ladies to implement in my life, and not to feel overwhelmed. Because if we try to do everything at once, it's quite a challenge. But boy, you just pull something out, you think, that's something I can do. I can not put sugar in my coffee in the morning, or I can do some yoga stretches in the morning instead of just crawling over and pulling up my iPhone, something like that. Right. So I feel, I can feel all the feelings of this guilt and shame and all those things as these fantastic people are imparting this knowledge. So I hear all of you in the audience and your inner brains going, oh my God, I can't do this, but you can. Okay. So
absolutely.
I feel you. I feel all of you.
Yeah.
I love what you said about the baby steps, Keely. I love that because, it's those baby steps are just like, they add up, it's just like put one foot in front of the other. And if you think about like when we were like children, like if you watch a baby learning how to walk, they take a few steps and they fall down, they laugh, but they get right back up. Right. And then somehow, over the course of our lives, we forget that, wait a minute, that we just need to take those baby steps and just keep on pushing, but Cassandra, you was going to say something.
I don't know. I think I lost my train of thought.
No, it's all good. All good.
No, but, I have to, one of the things I want to tap into was intermittent fasting. Now, I know that's been around for a long time. I've been pretty much fasting since I was maybe 17, 18. I stopped eating pork when I was 17 years old, and it was like a big uproar in a household. And, I get up in the morning, and it's been my process since I was a young teenager, but the first thing in my system is a bottle of lukewarm water or room temperature water, because I want to get that flow going. The body has been, working overnight. It's been detoxing overnight. It's been rebuilding overnight. So now I need to flush all of those things about the system. So I know, first off, I need room temperature water so I don't cramp up my stomach. Or I go for my herbal tea. I love herbal tea. has purpose to it. You know, herbs have so many medicinal effects to it. So just taking that is like taking my vitamin, taking my medicine on a daily basis. So, you know, those are the first two things that I add into my system. And if you swap out coffee, you know, drink coffee black, number one, if you can. I'm guilty of when I drink coffee, I add a little creamer into it without the sugar, but I love tea. So if you can get tea, get your herbal tea in there, you know, you're putting your herbs in, it works in so many different effects, from your kidneys to your liver, you know, to your colon. You know, they just have so many effects, and they build up on each other. They work together. So, you know, just adding those in just makes a difference in boosting the immune system and changing your effect and listening to the body. If I get up in the morning, I'm not going to eat because it's breakfast time. I'm going to eat because my body's hungry. My body's saying, okay,
right.
Boom, you're ready to eat. So now what are you going to put into your system that's going to be effective, you know, and nourish the body? So that's the thing to think about when you're starting your day. So I just wanted to add that tidbit.
Go ahead, girl.
Just
that's
to
all right.
piggyback off Kelly.
That's what's up. No, that's good. It's all good information. And I think with what Keely was saying, just to kind of circle back with what Keely said about, you know, she had both of her knees replaced, right? And so she's not as active as she likes to be, right? That was a huge change.
Yeah.
When I heard about the Fit BK challenge, I did get excited because I think even for those of us that were active last year or trying to get active, you know, COVID put a halt on all of that stuff, right? And so for me, I was like depressed, legit. I was depressed because I needed to go to the gym. I can't work from home. I mean, work out from home. Not that I can't, I just don't like it. For me, because it was more like that. It was the commute where I would get in the zone. Like I needed to, like, there was more to it than just working out, right? It was, like I said, getting in the car, getting in the zone, preparing myself mentally, you know, doing some meditation in the car, going there, being in a different environment, and then you go all Sparta, I'm gonna do this, and you start doing deadlifts, right, at whatever it is that you can, you know, you beat your personal best. And then you decompress.
Yes, exactly.
That's it.
I like that. Beat your personal best. You know,
beat your personal best. Like, listen,
with yourself.
Right.
And, you know,
exactly. You track it. You beat your personal best, and then you're like, yeah, I did it.
Look, I did
one more. Is that just in India? Is that just an India thing?
No, it's a Christina thing.
Okay.
Too.
All right. Oh, Christina does that too. You know, when you look and you're like,
I mean, you have to.
Listen, I think that's the only time I sling the F word when I'm working out. You know, you drop that weight and you're like, you know, so
the only time.
You know, what? And women tend, when you hear about women going to the gym, you hear that women are intimidated to go on that other side of the gym where the weights are located.
Listen,
go to the machine,
no,
right?
no,
not India.
That's when you need a partner that's not
I'm
afraid.
like,
you
no,
know?
I need to get these guns in shape. No, I've been
and
looking at
that's
them
one of
like
the constant things that we are telling people in our community, especially women, make your space. Do not be afraid of claiming your space. You're supposed to be there just like everyone else is. So, you know, we kind of have these conversations. We're psyching each other up. Like, no, you go on that bench and you
that's it.
And don't let
get it, girl. Get it. Damn it. Get it.
Don't let him
Let's get it.
Or don't let him take that weight, because you'll hear it. They'll be like, oh, well, like you know, somebody did that. No. You have every right to be there. So
you're like, I'm going for the 35 pounds.
Yes.
Right.
No, I don't need 5.
Right.
No. And also being able to have someone tell you, like, well, you have just every right to be lifting just as anyone else does. And that was one of the things I really loved about CrossFit too, is like the community. It didn't matter male, female, you know, everybody is there for the same reasons. So especially in our community, when a lot of these women have never lifted a weight, you know, or they start with a 3-pound weight, and I'm like, all right, girl, we've been doing 3 pounds. Let's go 5 pounds.
Right.
We got this. We moving up. We're like, come on, let's this is about progression. So it's just, you know, always just psyching each other up, having that community to say, you know, we're doing this together, and it's not going to be easy. And also just to talk about a little bit about being in the challenge. It is a Facebook group. that is private. So we're posting pictures of like our workouts and our food, and having the opportunity to see when someone's struggling but still persisting is so like it is so life-changing, because we have men and women, and we'll have a woman say, like, I just got my period today. My boss, was being an a-hole. It's snowing. I don't want to do nothing today. And then you see a picture of someone else that was like, I took care of my 5 kids.
Yes.
I made dinner. I did such and such, and I worked out today. And you're like, well damn. Well, let me get myself together.
Right. You'd be like, okay, hold on. Let me go walk over there and go do something.
Something, a crunch, something.
Right, exactly. A jumping jack or something, man.
Yes. And I think you can attest, because you've done CrossFit. It's like things like that where you see someone reaching their personal best or struggling, couldn't even do a push-up, and you saw them bust out 50 of them, after whatever class you did. It is like
such an amazing
feeling. It's like motivating, and you're just like, wow, like I'm gonna be okay today. I had a bad day today, but I'm gonna attack tomorrow. Okay.
No excuses, Garden. Yes, Goddess Garden.
My mom is talking about menopause. Mom, stop telling your business. Like, what's wrong with you?
Is this your mom?
This is my mom. This is my mom. I know it's a real issue. Yeah.
And you can't take
I'm checking this. I'm checking
this. None of these women on this panel are going
advice.
through menopause.
Yeah, well.
No.
Keely's like,
everyone got silent.
She's like, I'm
just gonna sit in my rosé.
It's just fine.
Well, I tell my mom. So from me, what I tell my mom, and then you guys can all give your own individual feedback or advice. From me, what I tell my mom is a body in motion stays in motion. So my mother loves when she's off. So I'm calling her out. See, this is what happens with me and my friends and my family, that they want to be calling people out, but it's like, yo, you gotta get it. So my mom be off, and then she sits in the recliner, and I'm like, what are you doing? Walk around. Take the dog for a walk. Do something. Why are you sitting there and watching Netflix all day? A body in motion stays in motion. And then she just looks at me, and she'd be like this on her phone.
That look. Oh, damn. It's hard because that's a cute
Mind
look.
your business. That's so funny, right? That's probably what she'd be saying. She'd be like. So what can you guys say about all of that stuff?
Maybe she just has to find what motivates her to move, because it's different for everyone. It may be yoga, it could be dance, cardio, and you love to shake it and you love the music and it doesn't feel like a workout to you. And that drives you. So I think it's about trying a lot of different things, even if it is walking your dog or doing different kinds of weight training videos. I mean, there's just so many ways to get active. So I think it's just like trying as many things as you can, and then it doesn't feel like work for you, because right now it sounds like what your mom is looking at you and giving the side eye about is like, she's like, well,
she just
I
likes
care
to be
less
comfortable.
If I do it or not.
No, she just likes to be comfortable. That's all it is.
When you find that thing, like you found CrossFit and you were like, I need to go.
Right.
I need to go. I need to go right now. So it's like that thing, for some people that's boxing and Muay Thai and whatever it is. So
and the other thing that I had told my mom, because when we were both in Jersey, my mom commute. So I was telling Cassie yesterday, my mom used to work in downtown Brooklyn, so she would commute from Jersey to downtown Brooklyn, and my mom is a walker. But then I told my mom, right, and again, you guys can talk about this as well from your experience, when your body's already accustomed, it goes back to beating your personal best, right? So when your body's already accustomed to doing the same thing, so if my mom would walk an hour every day, she's not doing anything, and this is anyone, you're not doing anything to challenge yourself. You have to change it up. You have to kind of shock your body in a way and do something different. So I told my mom, Ma, walking every day isn't going to do anything for you because your body already is used to that. So you got to do something more, whether it was dance classes, whether it was, I was trying to get her to be the Incredible Hulk with me and just lift weights and I couldn't get my mom to do that. But like talk a little bit about even, I guess, with habits and when you peak or when you plateau, because that's a real thing as well. And people give up when they plateau. So what do you guys got to say about that stuff?
Well, I have something to say. There's a few things. One, because you talked about, I want to say something specifically for the women, the ladies that are listening, because we go through all of these different kind of cycles in our lives. We have a monthly cycle, and then we go through puberty, menopause things, and all of that. But for me, I think it's super important that we're very clear about what we're putting into our bodies. And I've already talked about that a little bit, but walking is cool.
You can never over talk about that.
To do. Say that again.
I said you can never over talk about that.
Thank you, Cassandra. But there's a few things that we can do. So one of the things that I highly recommend people do is just to have something bitter every single day. This is for men and women, have something bitter every single day. And the most available bitter thing that you can have are dandelion greens. So if you have just some dandelion greens with even some orange slices or apple chunks or whatever it is, that can make a world of difference. One, because it helps to detoxify your liver. Secondly, it helps to retrain your palate so you're not craving sweet things, because when you put that bitter and it hits the tongue, your body is like, whoa, 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 whoa. And it starts to it's like an astringent. So it's starts to pull everything in, right? And if you can, I highly recommend it be the first thing you eat. So I intermittent fast. So that means that I wouldn't have it until 11 or 12 o'clock in the day. So, but just doing that small thing can make a world of difference. Now, for ladies who are in menopause, that's going to help you with the hormonal flux. So having that is going to have multiple advantages for you. The thing is that it is bitter. So it's not going to be something that we're typically used to, but it goes such a long way. It helps with belly fat. It helps to stave off different types of cancers. It's amazing for your liver, your gallbladder, your spleen, your stomach. It has so many benefits. It's rich in vitamin A. It's good for your skin. It's detoxifying. It's purifying, all of these things. And that's just one thing you can do that make a world of difference. And India, you were talking about how you used to like to go to the gym. And I completely relate to that. I had my whole routine. I would take my daughter to her bus stop,
right,
and then I would go to the LA Fitness that was right down the street, and then I would go to work from there, right? So I would go and get my 3 miles in or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
But one of the things I think that we all on this live can say is that what we've had to do since Corona is learn how to pivot, right? So the people who have been able to pivot the most efficiently have been able to survive, whether it's with their health choices or whether it's with their businesses. The capacity to pivot is going to come up again and again. And so with you, India, I've seen how you pivoted, just with live and doing this whole thing. Yep. But that's the same talent, that's the same skill you need to pivot with your health, right? So for me, it's let me figure out how to flip my brain, because I know I'm really good in this one area. How can I take that skill in that area and apply it to this other one that's a little bit more challenging for me, So it's just kind of flipping the script in your head. Yeah. Yeah. And you do bitters too, I believe. Go ahead, India.
Listen, I'm sorry. First off, don't talk about no dandelion. I love dandelion. That's one of my top herbals. I love the fact that you added in the fresh greens. I never knew about the bitter taste. I never associated that together. So you just educated me on that. I love it. But dandelion and burdock root, the combination together, detoxifies, as you say, kidney, liver, just boosting up the immune system. It helped me with my allergies. I had really, really bad allergies. And during allergy season, I take my dandelion, I take my burdock root combination, and I have no symptoms at all. So, and that's a thing of being consistent with it, putting it in your system, taking it as it's your vitamin, taking it as it's your healing, your medicine, and just using that on a daily basis. It builds up in your system. So now your system has its own defenses. It's constantly detoxing, constantly cleansing. So those are just those small steps on educating yourself on the plant life, the medicine that God has given us on this earth, and using that, to keep your system healthy. I love how you dropped that, Callie.
Good. I got that. Hold on. I got that. Hold on. All right. That's what's up.
And to Cassandra's point, and I've told Fulgence this because Cassie, I was like, yeah, Cassie's my sister from another mister because like I just love her.
I know.
But the bitter taste, because Cassie had mentioned earlier about, how she starts her morning off with like drinking warm water. And that's another simple thing that everybody can do because it preps your system. It helps you to eliminate just that warm water. Like, and I have like a little tea kettle, glass tea kettle, electric tea kettle that I use. And like every morning I set that thing to 120 degrees and then I take my 16 ounces of warm water, right? Cassie was talking about how she also does like herbal teas. And the benefit of like taking herbal teas in addition to whatever their medicinal properties are, is that those flavors have a certain healing note, right? So that there's certain areas of our tongue, like the sides of the tongue, for example, have more to do like with the sour and the bitter taste. And like, I think the middle of the tongue has more to do like with the sweet taste. So all of these things, when they hit the tongue, it's not just, oh, this is where it hits and it stays there. Like there's a whole system that this is attached to. So when the tongue tastes something bitter or sour or sweet or salty, there's a whole chemical response that takes place, right? So when she is drinking that herbal tea, her body is like, oh, okay, let me start this healing process because I know that this is what's happening right now. And so we put ourselves in a huge advantage when we actually consume those bitter tastes and actually get acclimated to how they taste in our bodies, how they taste in our mouths, right? Because we're going to have all of these things that's going to be like a domino effect from there.
And so
preach, baby. Preach.
I know, it's all amazing. Diana says we need a get started checklist. Drink warm water in the morning. Check. We need
drink warm water, bitter greens, dandelion greens.
Right. Eat bitter greens, swap herbal tea for coffee, start getting in motion. Yeah. What else? And I could see Diana, she's my regular, I'm the digital sister. So Diana's with her notebook like this. Okay, check. Okay, got it. And because she is legit, I swear to God, she is. And then
Diana's going to start a clubhouse afterwards.
Right. Right. And then wait. To make it better, because Diana's very methodical. She's very like structured. So if she's serious, Diana done wrote all of this stuff down. She probably already checked out what she has, or she did a mental check of what she has in the house, and she's probably ordering as we speak what she does not have. Look, she's at Facts. Look, she's probably ordering what she doesn't have. And it's so funny because we know each other. Like, it's as you get to know your friends and you start to see, like, we just die laughing. So I could see Diana already on Amazon. Okay, I need to order this. I don't have that. I need to order this. And she's putting it on her calendar of when to start. Diana, am I right or am I right?
Come on, Diana. I love it.
At the same time, we know that the best
she says she's adding it to cart. Sorry, Keely. I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on. No, it's okay. It's okay. But come on, Misty, you know that the advice that Kelly had about drinking the warm water, that doesn't cost you anything. And you don't have to buy anything special for that. You don't have to buy anything special to go out for a walk for 15 minutes first thing in the morning instead of sitting down at your desk immediately and starting that sedentary process that puts your hormones into the wrong spiral, right? So there's very easy, very cheap things you can do, like not eating food. I'm just saying. I'm just going to sip my rosé again.
Right. As she sits and drinks, Kali's over there talking about all the healthy things. And then this one picks up the glass. I saw her. She picked up the glass and just drunk like this.
Well, I have
it's
a whole
my
book
birthday.
on medicinal wine.
That's a sip and tea moment.
Right. Good.
Okay,
this is my birthday medicine.
Let's do this quick little thing because Diana brought up a good point. So what is the short list of things that like people can do like right away, right? So Keely was talking about intermittent fasting. She and I both do that. But even if you don't want to do that, so we're just going to table that for a moment. But what we did agree upon, it was that Cassandra was talking about we can do herbal teas instead of coffee. Christina was talking about finding community and how that can be motivating. Keely mentioned like 15 minutes of walking. And then like we have the bitter greens. So just those four things. Like if you just did those four things and said, I'm not going to change anything else. I'm not going to eliminate anything. I'm going to do these four things. Those other things will start to fall off, right? So just pick up momentum with the baby steps. Just
Right.
do the baby
Yep.
steps. You know, I'm gonna do the 15 minutes. I'm gonna find some community. I'm gonna drink some teas. I'm gonna eat some bitter greens. That's it. I might eat a pork chop afterwards, but that's it. I'm gonna let you do that. But after a while, it's gonna be like, wait a minute.
Right.
You
After a
know,
while,
you're not
that's
gonna crave
right.
the thing. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
right. You know, your
Yeah.
body,
and it
and
and
especially,
it all perpetrates, right? It all perpetrates because it builds on each other. When
Facts.
you feel better,
Mhm.
it's easier to do good things for yourself. So I know it seems like, oh my God, these changes are so big, but yeah, you feel better once you've drunk that warm water and you've gone for that quick walk in the morning, and then it's easier to have an herbal tea. Like you feel more drawn to that, and that
Yeah,
it's
the
going to fill your
momentum.
Yeah.
needs. Yeah.
And
So
it's also
just
the
invite that in
body,
and give it a
right?
shot.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's also the body. The body, if you really listen to your body's going to tell you what's good for it and what's not good for it. It's going to tell you what it wants and what
That's
it
right.
does not want. You know, and we have been training ourselves, just like Kylie said, we've been training ourselves on eating sugars and eating, you know, certain carbs and, you know, overeating meat, right? That's like the major thing is you know, not saying don't eat meat at all. You know, I'm not telling you that. I'm not a meat eater, and I ate meat until I was 28 years old. I didn't eat pork until I was 17. I quit pork at 17, and when I was 28, I stopped meat completely. But that was a spiritual thing for me. And afterwards, I learned so much more about what it actually does to the body. So to turn around and eat meat 3 times a day is killing yourself. You know, so you have to educate yourself on how much can my body tolerate of this? How long does it take to digest? How long does it take to get out of the body? You know, what does it do to the body? Does the body really need it? Right.
And
so
learning the combinations of food, if you are going to ingest protein, what food combination should you be eating to help digestion along?
That's
and as you were talking about drinking warm water, just drinking water, because you'd be surprised how many people do not like water and are definitely not drinking enough water daily.
Right. Like, how do you say you do not like water? And that's an essential element, right? So that's really, when you hear yourself say that out loud, you have to say, okay, wait, you know, I'm depriving myself of water. This is something that every organ in my body needs in order to survive. If you didn't drink water in a day, you would get completely weak, exhausted, dehydrated, you know, so that's an essential element, just like the air that you breathe. So, you know, that's something you have to make sure that you force yourself to do. If you have to add flavoring, add fruit to it, whatever you have to do to make sure you consume that water throughout the day. And at least, you know, in my mind, a gallon of water, 128 ounces a day is essential to keep the body functioning the way that it should be functioning.
Yeah, and now I won't drink anything else, but unless it's beer. So let me put this closer. But
you're honest. I mean, you're honest.
I am honest. I am very honest.
But if you're drinking enough water, you're helping flush that out. So,
I do. So, and that's all I drink. So it's so funny because, you know, like with my mom or whatever, they'll go and they'll buy juice or they'll buy soda, and I'm like, and then, you know, we'll sit down to eat, and it's like, do you want soda? And I'm like, no. I want water. And I crave water now. I didn't like water, but it was because I wasn't drinking it. That's all it was. And now I crave water. And I, you know, when I was working out, I was drinking, I can drink 96 ounces. So I can drink 3 of these. Now I'll push 64 ounces. I'll drink 2 of those. But yeah, you definitely have to, like, you know, because again, cut out the soda, cut out the juice. You're going to cut out all that sugar. And then the more you cut out that sugar, the less your body's going to crave those things. Because all the junk food craves itself. That's the problem. And a lot of people, and then, like, you know, one of you guys said it tonight, that when you start to do the right things, you'll notice. So, you know, even with cutting out sugar, as I started to cut out the sugar, I realized that I didn't want the cookies as much, or I didn't want the snacks as much. And it was like, okay, it was no big deal, you know? And then when I would have a snack, you would also see the difference of how your body or how you reacted to it. So starting small is absolutely huge. So David is saying we're screwed. No more beef for a while. I know. What did I sign up for? Why did I do this tonight?
You know, India, I know this may sound tough, but
go ahead, Cassie, and then Keely will go to you.
Take small steps. I always hear us say start small. You know, be tender with yourself. You know, this. You know, and for me is you can't be tender with yourself. You can't be tender with your health. Disease is not going to be kind to you, right? So saying, okay, oh, I have to take baby steps and drink, 1 cup of water a day.
The coach is coming out.
You have to get out of that mindset of saying, and I had to do the same thing too.
I'm trying.
Oh, I'm going to start here and I'm going to take this baby step. And I'm not saying, to open up the whole encyclopedia and try to do everything at one time. But what I'm saying is that we have to stop being so delicate with ourselves, because disease is not delicate. And when it's time to go to the doctor and you have an ailment, and a sickness at that time, that sickness is going to attack you aggressively. And then at that point, you're like, oh, well, I have to do this. And you stop cold turkey.
Right. And
when you have the ability to do that all along.
Sustainable.
Right. So it's a mindset, making that decision and following through with it. And also saying, when I do fall off a little bit, it's okay.
Right. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and reset. Exactly. Forgive yourself. Keely, 96 ounces is 2,800 milliliters. I Googled it for you. Okay. 2839.
No, I Googled it too.
Well, then I said, wait a minute, for the other Canadians or for the other people that are not in the States, let me do that conversion for them as well. That was a good point.
Yeah. No, but one of the things I was going to say, and this kind of goes with the whole, it's something that I do to sort of trick myself to try to be a bit better with things, is that I love my tea during the day. I absolutely love my tea, but I realized I'm not drinking enough water. So what I said is, okay, I'm going to drink 500 milliliters, whatever that is in ounces, of water before I drink my tea. So that's my reward. And so I drink my water and then I drink my tea, and then I don't need to drink as much tea because my body's hydrated. So I've tricked myself, and then my body's like, yo, this is actually good. Keep doing that whole water thing. And then I don't drink as much tea, and then things get easier. So, it's maybe this is a different approach than being delicate with yourself, but it's actually pairing things together that make it easier for you to break the bad habits, because your body rewards yourself for the better habits that you're trying to build.
But remember that when you drink tea, if you're drinking 8 ounces of tea, all you're doing is dropping a tea bag in there. You're drinking 8 ounces of water. So, water, the base of tea is water. So, if you're drinking tea, you have to calculate that also as your water intake. Don't eliminate that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Keely with the LUT.
Yeah.
L-drop. This is no LUT. Trust. This is no LUT. I am not in control of what's happening here. Okay? Whatever this is, it ain't me. It ain't me. This is why I do all my live streams in front of a window, because I'm like, well, nature's got this. I don't have to touch anything.
Absolutely.
This is not okay. Sorry.
Right, Diane, I feel you with the coffee. I know. I am fully aware with the coffee.
That isn't the base of coffee. Diana, coffee is necessary. Coffee is not necessarily bad for you, right? It's what we add into the coffee that kind of changes the dynamic of it. So,
no, David.
We don't say
an overconsumption,
right? And the overconsumption, and because Christina loves a coffee.
Espresso is the most amazing thing in the world, by the way.
She bought me this great espresso machine for Christmas, and I have to say I love it. But it's not. I have had coffee. The coffee I have right now, I got from Starbucks, and that coffee has turmeric in it. It has ginger in it, and it has garlic in it. So
garlic. That's the New York in her. Garlic in her. Garlic in it. Garlic.
Garlic.
So it sounds funny coming out of my mouth.
You can do. You can do things with your coffee also that that enhances it and gives it a medicinal effect as well.
Yeah, I steam water and I heat up my protein powder, and actually it makes me feel like I'm having like something frothy, and I add it to my espresso. Because I was one of those people that liked my coffee sweet at one point, or I wanted to add milk or things like that. So I've kind of just adapted to what my lifestyle is like now, and then I can still have my shot of espresso. So it's all about being able to like work around. Right?
That's like in college, light and sweet. And then you didn't have to say how many sugars. It was just like sweet.
Light and
They
sweet.
took that spoon and they just
Legit.
put it in there.
Legit. Right. It's true.
Yeah.
Keely, what were you gonna
Protein
say?
powder is like the hidden gem.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Yeah.
into a lot of artificial things, but
Yeah.
if there's one thing that is artificial that I think works is protein powder. So my partner is actually a personal trainer and he's really good at this stuff. And I'm not. I just try to soak up whatever he does. But he was saying the other day, I can actually put my vanilla protein powder into my plain yogurt and now it tastes like ice cream.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I freeze it.
Right.
Yes.
And then it fills you up because protein will fill you up. If you have the
Yes.
right amount of
that's a
protein, you'll
lot of
feel more
protein.
right, exactly. Yeah. So it's,
I love waffles. I used to love them
Oh.
before. And so I would do like an oat bran waffle mix with like my peanut butter protein. And it's like, what? I'm having cake for breakfast. I
And she
can put
throws
that.
like this chocolate syrup on it.
Amazing.
You can put, so you put egg whites in pretty much everything. You can bake it and it turns into a cake. So it's like
You can do anything
You
with
can,
it.
yeah, between the protein
But
powder
Keely's right. Protein is
and egg whites, and
yeah.
I love oat bran because it's one of those greens that once the water hits it, it expands, so you feel fuller longer. And I can eat more oat bran than like the amount of oat milk comparative to the calories and the amount of carbs. So I can eat massive amounts of it because I want to be fuller longer and I want that energy so I can lift and go like,
Ah! Right, exactly.
yes, thank you. You do it much better than me.
I got you.
So I have that energy.
Y'all are
and
funny.
choosing your protein wisely too. Every protein is not
made
created equal.
Yes.
And I I have to always find a vegan protein, a pea protein. I'm not big on protein myself because I like to get my proteins through my plants, but I know that I have to consume a little bit more because I do lift a lot more.
Right.
And, if I want to get those guns like Christina, I have to kind of add that in. Right.
Right.
But for
And you
me,
do eat some from time to time. You do have eggs, right?
yeah, we have some babies.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
The warden's
I-
coming
I will
out.
let you-
The warden's coming out.
I will
Hold
let
on.
you finish, but I'm gonna let you finish. But yeah, Doc Rock is gonna chime in on good and bad protein in 3,
Yes, that's
2,
right.
1. Come on, Doc. Don't let me down.
He typing. He's doing groceries. He texted me a picture. He actually was getting greens as Kali was talking. He texted me personally a picture, and he has a whole basket full of like mushrooms, some veggies, some greens. He's at the and then he says, "Oh wait, he told me he said at the Japanese market now buying dandelion greens as we speak."
And
So-
oolong green.
Pick up one of
yes.
those burdock roots too. Get a burdock root. I think they're at the Japanese market.
They're right. Yes,
There you go.
definitely.
So what I do,
I'm going to say something that's unpopular about coffee, and I hate to
Coffee.
burst the
coffee, Callie,
Coffee.
coffee, coffee,
Yeah.
coffee.
coffee. Come on, what are you talking
I
about?
hate to bust up the coffee party, but let me just say this. So, coffee is a diuretic. And
What's a diuretic for
for
those
some
of
people
us that are watching that don't know?
So a diuretic means that it's going to leach water out of your body, right? So someone had mentioned, well, the base of coffee is water, which is true, but like the coffee is going to make you like release that water so you're not fully metabolizing it, right? So, and then secondly, and if you are in let's say you're in a menopause, to keep this PG, you want to stay juicy. And so if you're drinking coffee, you're just depleting your
Go ahead, Keely, do that
natural
dance. You want to stay juicy.
juiciness.
Do that dance, Keely. What happened? Hold on. What we doing? Hold up. That's what we doing? Hold up.
Show us the juicy dance.
Hey.
That was offensively white.
Hey. All right, go ahead.
No. That was offensively white. Let's get back to Kelly. Come on. I'm sorry. I apologize. I just apologize. I can't.
Oh, my
Sorry.
goodness.
Go on, Kelly. Go on.
And then Lim just even said it makes him release more than coffee. And for some people that coffee can be stimulate elimination as well. So
Right.
I'm just saying, like, there are many things that can do that. If you have an elimination problem, then that's something else that needs to be addressed outside of coffee. But like coffee after a certain age, especially for women, it's not the best thing to have because it just takes away some of our natural fluids, So that's just my little caution, like about the coffee thing.
That's
And
what's
you know,
up.
I think
Great
Doc,
info.
somebody was in the chat saying that they drink oolong tea and high end green tea, which is phenomenal. Those are phenomenal,
Phenomenal.
especially like with oolong tea. Oolong tea helps you to metabolize fats, right? So that's something
Yes.
that you can like drink all the time. And they sell them pre-packaged, which I don't recommend because they often put sugar in them. But if you can get like a
Mhm.
really good oolong tea, you are doing yourself so much
Mhm.
good. And it has a kind of a toasty kind of a taste to it. It's
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
It tastes amazing.
Fantastic. And you can drink
Mhm.
it just by, I love to drink it just by itself without adding anything to it. It's so
Right.
delicious. Yeah. And
So
you're right. And it's, and that's, like you said, another, to piggyback off of you, that green tea is another diuretic, and it helps you to lose weight. You know, it helps break down the body fat and helps with the elimination also. So, you know, just drinking that on a daily basis is sort of like taking a water pill in a way, you know, kind of just getting that
Yeah.
that extra fluid out of your system.
yeah. So I wanted to take a minute because we're coming up on an hour and a half. We're having a good time, but I want to make sure that we do talk about the Fit BK challenge. Let me see. Everybody's yelling at each other
Reset the
because now
room.
we're all.
Reset the room.
Yeah, I'd like to take an opportunity to reset the room right now. So for
Everybody
those of you guys that have
PTR.
questions, right? Everybody pull to refresh. Please make sure that those pictures are not pictures of India's. Okay. Anyway. So we have the Fit BK challenge coming up right on February 28th. It's a 90-day winter challenge. Let me get the ladies on the screen from Fit BK. And if y'all, and I see they had the scrolling ticker on there. Hint production. Yeah, production. Where's Sylvia? Production. So why don't you guys, Fit BK, talk a little bit about Keely's laughing in the background. Talk a little bit about tell us what is this 90-day challenge? Where can we get it? Well, again, production got it on the scrolling ticker. So for those of you guys, sign up there on the scrolling ticker, and then I will let the ladies talk about the Fit BK challenge. And then we have a testimonial. So I'll let you guys talk about it. Then we'll switch the scene and do a testimonial from the person I got the testimonial from. I didn't get her name. Sorry. Go ahead. I'll shut up
Lillian
now.
Anderson. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So our 90-day challenges happen in cycles. So first and foremost, I want to say you are not going to look like a supermodel or in 90 days. Yes. What we do in the 90-day challenge is mostly education. We are a supportive group of men and women. We're all learning. We're learning about nutrition. We're learning about exercise science. We are talking amongst each other about the things that may be causing us to have hangups and why we can't maybe solidify our habits. We try to delve into the why and what it is that we can help you do to make these habits become something that are ingrained in your life. So many of the men and women that have been in our challenges have done multiple challenges, because we always say this is a marathon, not a sprint. So we don't expect you to maybe implement everything at once because it becomes overwhelming. But what we do is we show you step by step how do we read nutritional labels, how to understand food combinations and recipes, cooking, weighing food, understanding what exactly it is doing for you daily. It is not vegan per se. Our recipe, we do have some plant-based recipes, but we really give you a very well-rounded resource of recipes so that you can pick and choose what you want. We talk about tracking calories. We talk about water intake, and we have special guests come in and talk to you about, particularly during the coronavirus, the last two challenges. We really talked about stress management and how to stay active when you are experiencing all these other things at the same time. We had a lot of people that have lost family members due to COVID. They're dealing with people in the hospital. Their daily lives have just changed. So on top of that, joining a challenge that's saying, okay, we're going to jump into a healthy lifestyle could feel all the more overwhelming. So really, it's just a resource for you as you start to get into this healthy lifestyle. And figure out what that means for you. We give you the tools, we give you a lot of information, and really we're not saying this is what you have to do. It is more, this is the science. We know that this has worked for past challengers. The past challenges are there. They're telling you, they're showing you, they're posting photos. And that's one of the reasons why that the challenge is so successful, is because we have a requirement that you show us that you're working out, and you show us that you're making healthy recipes. Cassie's done many cooking classes for the group. We had a therapist come on and do counseling. So it's a very well-rounded challenge, because we're not really just talking about food. We're not really just talking about exercise. We're talking about your overall well-being, mind, body, soul, really. So the community is fantastic, because we understand that, again, this is this is your journey, and it's going to be forever. So whether we've had people that lost 50 pounds, we've had people that maybe haven't lost an inch or two, but they changed the way that they ate, because they understood the science, and they can now read a nutritional label, and they understand what it is that they're putting into their body. So, you will take what you will from it, but more or less, we're here to support you. Cassie and I are the coaches. Cassie is the plant-based goddess. I'm constantly learning from her in terms of some nutritional things that, me being a meat eater, and she talks to the group about fasting. She talks to the group about the different herbs. And as I've become more versed in them, because there were many things that I was like, well, I think you need to eat me. But having that balanced approach, because everyone is different, is what makes the challenge so great, because we're not giving you particularly one philosophy. You have to learn what works for you. And that's one of the things also we talk about in diet, is that if you're going to do keto, or you're going to decide to be plant-based, it has to be consistent, or nothing will work. Atkins, whatever it is, it has to be consistent. Drinking 2 shakes a day it's not a consistent lifestyle. You tell me you're gonna have 2 protein shakes a day, you're not gonna eat any other food. I've had people tell me that. It's just, you're gonna do that for the rest of your life. So so it's just about having real conversations. Cassie's built lighter than I am. In terms of balance, coaching style, because as she says, like, you shouldn't be gentle with, this is your life. Sometimes I just have to tell you, no, that
sometimes she's like, what the hell is that?
Espérate. Mira, coño.
No, coño.
Coño. Exactly. Coño. Espérate. Ven aquí. Coño. Hold on.
So,
like, come on.
And sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need someone.
You need a tate quieto.
Mira, wait a minute.
Tate quieto. ¿Qué te pasa, coño? All right, go ahead. I'm done.
So most importantly, we're just so supportive. We want you to win. The community is at all different levels, in terms of some people being returning challengers and some being new. So you'll see the different levels of people just like trying to figure it out, and other people that have just been on it. And having that is just a motivation for everyone. Cassie shows her workouts. We do private workouts for the group. So if you pay to be a part of the challenge, you get those exclusive workouts, the cookbook, and really access to us. We do weekly lives. We tell the group what we could see them doing better in terms of consistency. So we really try to make it as interactive as possible, because especially during these times when we are not able to face to face, it is really those opportunities to interact with someone and say, hey, you did a good job today. Sorry. Come on,
So, okay, great stuff. Let me just go back. I did put the flyer on there. We'll make a post for those of you guys in Let's Get Live. I'll put a link in the description as well on here, right? So we'll get all of the information, whether for those of you guys that are on, and then I'll make sure, because I know all of the guests added their they invited their friends. So I'll make sure that the guests also have the information so that if their friends want to join in, they can join in there. Now, is this something that's free, or is this, how are you guys doing that? What does that look like? Because I'm sure people want to know that as well.
So the challenge, the 3 months is a total, the registration fee is $30. And
That's
it
it?
can be
30. I knew there was going to be. That's
$10
amazing.
Yes. And I'm sorry, I didn't mention this.
It's all
before.
good. No,
So
that's why you have a
that you
host
can-
for. We're good. We're good.
Yes, the way that you access the challenge is through Facebook. So I understand that everybody isn't on Facebook, and some people that end up joining the challenge just make a profile to be able to post. So once you register for the challenge, you find the Facebook group, which is a 2021 Fit BK Winter Challenge.
Winter Challenge, yeah.
And once you have confirmed payment, we add you to that group. And once you're added to the group, you'll see all the files. The files have the workouts. They have for the workouts for the entire 12 weeks. It has the recipes. It has some recommendations in terms of like at-home fitness equipment. We talk about like Tupperware. We just things, buying a scale and what things you look for when you're kind of starting this journey. Just simple things that maybe you don't know. And having access to the files is exclusively through being a part of the group, and the recipes. We also post the workouts inside the group, and then in addition to the events that we do, they'll also be streamed live into the group. And we encourage you guys to work out because we also have the live workouts happening through FitBK. It's YouTube.
HCCEat.org.
That's what's up. So it's funny because I was telling, when I was working out, I was a big Apple Fitness with a watch, just taking care of the challenges to helping keep. I promise I didn't drink today. I don't know why I can't talk. Clink, cheers. I'm a big Apple Watch fitness user because it's easy, especially now during times of COVID. It is easier, you put challenges on with you and your friends on the Apple Watch, and then as you close your rings throughout the day, so there's your stand, there's your move, and then there's your, I forgot, help me out, y'all. Hold on, espérate, I got it right here.
Your activity
ring.
Your exercise. So it's your exercise. That was
exercise,
simple enough.
your stand.
Yes. So there's your move ring, your exercise ring, and then your stand ring. And you can set different. Right, exactly, Keely. Taran. That's me. I'm a taran sometimes. But you close the rings, and then if you're not, like, if you still need a push or something, like, it's super taunting, and I think that's why I love it, because you can talk smack with you and your friends. So like me and Angie, we would talk smack to each other all the time. Or it's one of those things when you don't see that your friend is halfway there and it's already like 7 o'clock at night. It's like, hello, espérate. What are you doing? You better close those rings tonight.
11 a.m.
Hello. Right. I mean, back when I used to work out, it was already done. Angie would get so mad at me because at like 10 o'clock, I was like halfway done, and she'd be like, bro, I'm still feeding the kids. What are you doing? Get it together. Get it together, girl. So definitely I was talking to Fulgence, and even for those of us, because I see a lot of people in the comments, people are hyped up. So I'll create a post for that where we can just, share, you do have to have people's either Apple ID or the phone number. So if you don't want to give the phone numbers, you can just give the Apple ID, and then you can make a friend on your Apple ID through the Apple Watch, and then we can do the challenges through the... Go ahead, Keely. What happened? Espérate.
Are you saying that we could have been Apple Watch activity friends this whole time?
I know.
These last 9 days, we've been best friends.
Right.
And we're not Apple Watch challenge friends.
Give me a tate quieto. So a tate quieto in Spanish is a stay still. Tate quieto, coño.
I have some words.
Uh-oh.
I have some words for you.
No, hold on.
But I'm not going to say them.
I promise. I'll redeem myself. I promise. I'll redeem myself. I promise. So we can
But that's
definitely.
Like when I first got my first Fitbit, And you know, you're constantly looking at it and you're like,
Right.
oh, I have like 500
Legit.
more steps. And you're like waving your arm in the house, you're walking back and forth.
Walking
Right,
around.
right. Like, I'm gonna do it. I gotta get these steps in standing. Gotta get these steps in. Legit.
Let's
For real.
let's jog in place.
For
You
real,
know,
for
so
real,
but
for real.
that's a good additive to actually, you know, paying attention to how active you are. You
Right.
know, that's a, you know, way to
Visuals.
and that's the way of having an accountability partner, you know,
Yep.
like you said, you know, and being a little competitive, you know, not just
A
self-competitive,
little
but, you know,
competitive. Did you
I
not
can
see my
already
Incredible
tell.
Hulk? Ah! So there's more than just a little bit competitive. No, we going all the way competitive. Are y'all ready? Keely, you really want to be my fitness friend on the Apple Watch? Because
I'm
I am
actually-
crazy.
I'm revisiting in my brain because the reason. So here's the thing. So when I was doing CrossFit, it was probably about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago now that I stopped doing it. And I had to stop doing it because I couldn't stop hurting myself. I was so driven to try to be better and better all the
right,
time.
right.
And that culture for me as a highly competitive monster
Dangerous.
just didn't jive.
Dangerous.
Like
Legit.
I had absolutely. So
yeah.
I'm actually wondering if maybe like I'm like, oh yeah, India, you and I like we're on.
I'm
Oh
like,
wait a minute.
ready,
We
I am
could
ready.
destroy each other.
I'm so hyped. I'm like,
You're so hyper now.
Happened.
Oh my
that listen, that's
Okay.
so funny. Right,
Okay.
exactly. Diana says that
Okay,
I'm gonna
we're
send you
adults.
audio
We're adults,
message.
So we can control this. We can control this.
Yeah,
Come on,
Diana
even-
got me.
even
Diana
Bruce
got me
Banner-
spot on. She said that I'm gonna send you audio messages at 7:15 saying, "Ah, let's do it." So
But I really
I
feel
don't
like
even have an Apple Watch, but you're gonna make me get one.
that's what
That's
Diana
what
said.
know.
Diana was
Yeah.
like,
We
India, so you got us out here buying iPads and Apple Watches. Listen, I'm gonna help you get your life right. I got you.
But in the group, that's been one of the helpful things is people seeing other people exercise and cook healthy food. There are challenges where people are doing push-up. We have push-up challenges. We have plank challenges. So that competitive spirit is kind of embedded in our challenge because you have those people. The guy that busted out 50 push-ups and then he's calling out another member like, okay,
tagging
we ready
another
to
member,
go.
like, all right,
We
let's
ready
get
to go.
Let's get it.
They just, you know, and whatever you need to stay motivated.
Right.
Having those
That's
partners is amazing.
Keely, wait. Oh, Keely, actually, I'm waiting on your friend invite. Look at Doc already text me his Apple ID. He's ready. That's what I'm talking about. Keely, I'm waiting for your invite, okay? She didn't say nothing.
Wait,
don't
what?
hear you. She don't hear you.
What do I got to do? What do I got to do to?
Send me your cell phone
I don't have
number.
any friends. I don't know what to do.
Well,
What
you
do
have
I
a
do?
best friend now. I don't understand.
What do I do?
You send me your cell phone number through messages, and then I'll send you a request. And I'll probably have to do a whole video on it for people who don't know how to accept
You know.
the because
right.
it's different. Okay, I got you. All right, I'll handle it. Don't worry about it. I have my list of things of what I need to do. All right, so let's see. Cognitive behavioral therapy is why Apple Watch works. It is. It's amazing. It is, and it would. It listen.
Did Doc actually break in here with some mansplaining about CBT? Did he actually do that? Here it is.
And Keely, this is why Keely and I are best friends, because Keely don't like that ish. Doc, you know better than that. Don't mansplain, coño. ¿Qué te pasa? Date quieto. All right. All right, so we are coming up on the 2-hour mark. We've been live for an hour and 43 minutes. Let me see. Diana says, India, don't call me in the morning. Why, friend?
Ladies.
All right, whatever. He said he's not mansplaining.
Doc's
Doxplaining.
Doxplaining. Oh, it's his docisms. It's his docisms. Actually, you know what? I did. So we're gonna wrap things up. I do want to give that testimonial. So let me just put my get my NDI not India.
So while you do that, India,
Yes,
we
thank
just to
you.
give the intro to her, Miss Lillian Anderson, which was the last 90-day fall
Spring
challenge
challenge.
winner. Amazing, amazing. Can we get a horn?
I got
Yes.
you. I got
Yeah. So
you.
tell me a little bit about Lillian.
So Lillian was brought on by one of our challengers that has been, it's been years now, Alicia Frank, her UNC college crew, and she brought in her girls. It was actually, I think it was 3 of them in total. And they just formed this amazing quad. They would wake up in the morning, they'd Zoom each other, they would do the challenges. We'd have push-up challenges or whatever challenge, burpees, whatever was happening that
I
week.
hate
And they would
burpees.
make sure, I know that they're so good.
They're the worst. No, they're not.
Anyway,
Lies. Don't believe Christina. Burpees are the worst. That's like a low. No burpees. Sorry. Go ahead.
they would
God.
probably say the same. They would probably say, our members would say the same. And Lillian was just motivated from the start. She really took the information, internalized it. The group that they formed, making sure that they were continuing to work out and make healthy food. They inspired others in the group because they were so dedicated. So she made amazing changes throughout the 90 days, and she was just very motivated. She had a beautiful smile the entire time. You have some people that come through the challenge and they're just never happy when they're taking their photos or they're doing their burpees or whatever. They're giving you the mean mug side eye the entire time.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Yes. But her aura and her smile was just amazing. And the fact that she was just happy to be active. So, she just embodies everything that we hope.
She is. Lillian.
Yes.
That we hope you get out of the challenge. So
All right. So let's see what we got. Let's play this. I connected it, so we should be good. Let me make sure the volume's up. All right. What's her name again?
Lillian
I know you said
had
it a bunch of
lot
times. I'm
weight
sorry.
around her.
What's her name
Lillian
again?
Lillian had a lot of weight around her core, around her her midsection that she needed to lose, and she lost
skinny fat.
Yes, it was. You call it a skinny fat. Yeah, because she was petite,
Yes.
and she lost all of that belly weight. That was the biggest visual that we were able to see from Lillian, and we were so proud of her.
That's what's up. All right. So let's play this. Let's see what we got. Testimonial for the 90-day challenge. If I can get it together.
So I come to you as the winner of the last 90-day challenge, and I'm here to tell you that it is so worth it. You have absolutely nothing to lose and so much to gain. From the group workouts to the individual workouts to the meal plan to the continued support through the group, not just from Chris, but everyone who's involved in it. It is amazing the amount of support that you can get. I lost 18 pounds. I started loving the way that my body was transforming. My clothes weren't fitting. I developed a better eating habits and workout habits, and it really was one of the best experiences. I cannot wait for the next one. I'm definitely signing up. I know some of my friends who did the challenge with me last time are signing up again, and it really and truly just have to ask yourself, what do you have to lose? You have absolutely nothing to lose and so much more to gain. So definitely check it out. The sign up is coming up soon, and I hope to see you there.
I love that. Did y'all pay her? That was perfect. That was great. Love that.
It was perfect.
Yeah. Oh, let me give her some
love that
applause.
too.
The corny applause. Yeah, that was good. I mean, that was inspiring. So she lost 18
So
pounds.
she was in the
90
middle of
days.
the flyer. The flyer that you put up, she was in the middle.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yes.
Her picture is on the flyer.
So her before and after is
That's
there.
her right in the center. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Wow.
So you see
And
some
our
before
runner
and
up
afters,
there.
right?
Yeah,
And
runner
our
up is
there is
Usley. He's
Usley.
the first, the guy right on the side. He lost. He's been in quite a few of our challenges. I mean, committed. Big ups to the Fluffy Fit family, right? I love it. I love it. But
He's from Texas.
He's from Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And
That's
he
what's
looks
up.
great.
All right. It has been real. We have had a great showing as always. I love my Let's Get Live community because y'all come through. You know how y'all do. Y'all come through correct. How we like it. So thank you so much for showing the love. I want to we're going to go around the room. Oh my God, that was so like corporate. We're going to go around the room one time and give everyone an opportunity to say any last things. So we're going to go around the room. Keely, starting with you. That just took me back. Sorry. I had a moment. But we are going to go around to the guests to see if there's any last minute things. Right, exactly. Take it off. Do the shoulder lean, girl. Do the shoulder lean.
Sorry.
My Canadian sister. Do the shoulder lean. Do the shoulder lean.
I love it.
Hold on. Stay there. Stay right there, mama. Stay right there. Hold on. Yes. Oh. Yes.
I cannot hold this. I cannot hold this for any sustained period. Oh man. So yes, this has been incredible, and listening to all the wisdom and all the support from these ladies is amazing. And I mean, I just really feel like, as somebody who's gone through a lot health-wise, and you know, I'm seeing Doc, and I know that there's people in the audience who are probably going, man, I don't know, can I do this?
Yeah.
And I think you just need to find people that have been in similar spots to you, and that isn't easy, but that's why we have communities like this, is we can find people like each other. And I'm like, yo, Doc, you've had a knee replacement? Like, we can talk now, because I don't know many people at my age who have had knee replacements. So reach out to people who are in similar situations to you. You can find the things that are reachable, and then you build on those reachables, and everything gets better.
Get it, girl.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. Get it. I love me some Keely, my new best friend. And apparently she counted. We've been best friends for all of 9 days now.
I made it up. I
know you did. No, I know you did. That's okay. I love it. All right. So we got, right, Keely with the smolder. I know. I think I got a little bit of competition there. I'm feeling some kind of ways. Hold on. I gotta fix my life right now. Anyway.
I'm a pretender.
So we got the ladies from Fit BK. Let's go in. Let me zoom in on y'all. Let me solo in on y'all. Did that work? And then let me solo in on y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. So any last minute things, anything you want to say, and to the gang, to the group?
Well, first, I want to say thank you for allowing us to be on this amazing platform with Ladies Night. That is such an honor to be with all these grown folks in here. I love it. And just seeing this community and seeing these women here that are content creators, and knowing how to work these electronics, and knowing about cameras, and, you know, all of these, and how to work these different programs. I am inspired by you, you know, and learning to kind of up my game and getting into content creation as well. So I thank you for allowing us to be on your platform. You guys are absolutely amazing. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
go ahead,
Christina. It has been a pleasure, and I'm gonna remember this for a long time, especially you giving me the
give that
and then Conyo.
Yes.
Conyo.
We're gonna do all of that together.
I had an amazing time, and yes, thank you. There's so much great information that was given today, and I hope that you guys take the opportunity to at least look into the 90-day challenge, because there's so many great benefits throughout the challenge, but also there were so many great little tidbits of things that you could just take away from today. So my hope is that you got something that you can walk away from tomorrow, or walk away from today and implement them tomorrow, whether that's drinking water or starting your teas, understanding that you should be moving more, because really there's nothing more than Cassie and I like to see is people, when they start to get it, when they understand, like, yes, like, this is doable. I can do this. I don't have to make all the changes tomorrow. But I'm doing something to improve my life today, and I'm taking these little steps. So again, thank you so much. And it was an incredible night.
It definitely was an incredible night.
Let's get it. And of course, I have to do the plug for the Let's Get Live. So you spoke about, Cassie, you spoke about becoming, working on your content creation and being motivated. So if you have not gone to Let's Get Live and put your information in, please make sure you put in because we got you.
I know. I have been in the background eyeballing you guys.
All right.
Looking in the background.
All right. Look, Diana says starting the new clubhouse room called Back Fat Fitness. Y'all need to stop. We can't do nothing seriously. We're so like.
D is looking into my heart. God.
Yeah. My mom is giving you guys special love. She said, thank you to all the ladies for the advice to me, but also thank you for giving my daughter the encouragement to continue to do what she loves. All right. Listen, don't y'all know I'm a crier? Did you guys watch the Let's Get Live launch? Like, I'm a crier. Mom, stop it. Coño. Yes, I'm a crier.
I'm going to cry. No, you can't cry because then I'm going to cry.
Right. And so we just can't cry. So we're just not going to cry. And that's just what it's going to be. And that's it. Okay, Coño? Okay. All right. And Miss Kali Chocolate Twist Yoga. Go ahead, girl. I see. Go ahead. Do that Zen thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having this platform, India. I love Ladies Night. I am so having a surreal moment that I'm actually a panelist on the Ladies Night. I just feel like so fabulous and so fantastic right now. And I love all of you all for coming through. And I can't wait to connect with you more, Keelys, to learn more about being an umpire and field hockey.
Right.
I need the backstory on that.
Boss.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I need the backstory on that. But there's two things that I want to share with you. Two things I want to share with everyone. One, if you go to my YouTube channel, Chocolate Twist Yoga, I have a 30-day beginner's yoga journey. And there's classes of various lengths. There's classes for for Zoom fatigue. There's classes for tightness in your hips. There's classes for all types of things. So I invite you and encourage you to go over there and see, if there's anything that you like or that is suitable. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because starting on Tuesday, starting this coming week at 4 p.m. Pacific, it's at 8 p.m. Eastern, there's going to be a lit and live yoga class. So I would love for you to come to that. So it's going to be every Tuesday evening. And if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified when it all goes down. And I can't wait to see y'all there.
That's what's up. Let's get it.
And let's not forget that 50K has Kali coming on. She's going to do some classes for us on our FitBK platform as well for the month of March. Yes, Women's Month. So we're so excited to be able to partner with her. That's going to be amazing. Yes, I love her flow. Even when she moves, it's like a yoga flow, right?
Right. She's just I know. All right. That is what's up. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, y'all. So, you know what? Guys, because it was about you guys. Yes, and buy me a New York City coffee if you enjoyed it. And it's not at India Delgado, it's India D. Buy me a coffee /India D. You don't have to, but if you did enjoy it, feel free to visit my Buy Me a Coffee page and buy me a New York City coffee. But I am going to meet with the realtor next week, and I'm going to go see some places in person in Philly next week. The first round of places. Yes. So it's been a few weeks. So I'm actually really excited. I do have to update the post. She keeps sending me all these places. And so I booked the whole, because it's a 4-hour drive. So we'll probably do a clubhouse room. We'll probably do a clubhouse room on the way back so we can talk through all the things that I saw, and then you guys can keep me company because it's a 4-hour commute back and you guys need to make sure that I make it safe back. But I'm
here for this journey for you.
I know you guys all are here for this journey. You've been amazing, so I appreciate that. Yeah, but I am going to go see.
Says you hold them hostage. You hold us hostage on your ride. You never let us out the car along the way.
Yeah, K-Walk, we need to talk. Listen, that's all love. That's what family is. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, K-Walk. I've always loved Philadelphia, and so I'm in a place now where it's like, all right, I'm not gonna rent, and I'm just being propelled into buying my first home, and we're gonna buy that first home in Philly. So I'm looking at places in K-Walk in South Philly, I think. I'll message you. But yes, so, and I say that one because I'm excited and I want to bring you guys along on the journey. I am going to vlog it, so I'm going to update my post and all of that good stuff. However, yes, I be having
TikTok.
to pee, but India keep driving, whatever.
TikTok.
No, maybe.
TikTok.
Oh,
Well,
yes,
Angie's coming with me,
TikTok.
so Angie might do it. I'll have her do the TikToks and then I can post it. But Angie is coming with me to
Maybe we
keep
will.
me company. But I may not, unless someone else picks up, I will not be around for I won't have my stuff for ladies' night. So we may reschedule. I'll figure it out if someone else will pick up. If not, we'll put a post, and then the following week we will definitely pick up again. And that is it. Yes, girl, K-Walk. I think me and K-Walk gonna be family soon. We gonna be neighbors, and I know Miss Eileen is in Philadelphia as well. So we got family out there. So yes, we gonna have a party. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate you guys. It was an amazing panel. Remember, the Fit BK Challenge starts on February 28th. Thank you. Yep, February 28th. It was put in the comments. I will definitely update the description. We're going to put it for those of you guys that are in the Let's Get Live Facebook group. We'll put that on there. We talked about a lot of different things, so I'll just do a recap post. We're going to become fitness friends, right? So let's make sure so we can hold each other accountable. I'll probably if Lemuel hasn't done it already, is probably a gif of me and being the Incredible Hulk going, "Roar!" So you guys will get that soon. I'm surprised I have not been tagged just yet.
I'm waving that in. In. Come on, let's go with
you
that.
gotta own it. You gotta own it. That's all it is, because it's gonna happen eventually. But
we got to get the Nixons to put that on a t-shirt.
Yes, Michelle.
yeah,
Right.
yes. Well, I'm telling the Nixons they gonna put they gonna get me with a yurt. No, Keely, not like that. No, but we are gonna get a yurt shirt made. So be like yurt anyway. But thank you, everyone watching. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you, Keely. Thank you, Fit BK, Cassie, and Christina. And thank you, Chocolate Twist Yoga. I appreciate y'all. Peace.